Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Great vision. Osimhen. And he's cut it out. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipate. Just about within shooting range. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Hakimi gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's having a hit! Hakimi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Lopez. Matheus Cunha touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Fermin. Matheus Cunha. Oh, he's been caught now. He's had a shot!
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Good read, needed to be. João Neves. Fermin. Fermin running with the ball. Deftly away. Referee's given a throw. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Here's Matheus Cunha. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now there's a fine ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Luca Bacchio has it in a wide position. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Distributed tidily. And the flag has stayed down. Can he finish? No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Luca Bacchio in acres of space out wide. Fermin. João Neves. João Neves goes steaming forward. That has ended up in no man's land.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Osimhen. Pinches it off him. Konate. Played out towards the right wing. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all sweat. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Haaland. Vietnam finding their passes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Nicked it back promptly. Fermin. Matheus Cunha. Pedri gets over and intercepts. Casemiro. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Lopez. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Casemiro. And now the breakaway. Oh, well measured. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's there to clear it. Mendes has it out wide and in space. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Haaland under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Casemiro. He's had it taken off him. That's Luca Bacchio. João Neves. Now it's Osimhen. Konate with the foul. Rodri. João Neves. Oh, that was vital.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Luca Bacchio. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rodri. João Neves. He can run onto that. Plenty to aim at here. Decent chance! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for
Luka
changes
Bacchio.
on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is
This is quite
number
a battle.
6.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
Substitution
This
in
is
progress.
exactly what you want from a big game.
He is through here. Pedro Neto. Great ball, and he's in, and he shoots! It's in! And again they hit the front.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Looking to play him in. Half an hour gone in the second half. And the pass is intercepted. Sorloth. Now it's Doué. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The ball has bounced loose now. Nice interception, well timed. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Kimmich picks it up out wide, and the shot! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. Chance, surely! And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Haaland. Looking for the run. Oh, this is a... There's the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Vietnam take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
The final seconds now. Pedro Neto. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Pedro Neto. And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hernandez goes steaming forward. Matheus Cunha. That has been slung wide. And it's made its way to him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Van Dijk cuts it out. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas.
And Haaland! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good.
And he's had a hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Looking for options for movement. Nicely spread. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Haaland. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And now the breakaway. Haaland stood up well to him there.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's picked it up out wide. And a chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And here's Osimhen. Oh, important interception. Oh, good spread.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates...
It's Son Heung-min! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now the delivery. So we're still where we started right now. And here's Son Heung-min. Rafael Leao played it early. Chance, surely! Goal! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. He could be in here. That is a brilliant interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, whistle's gone, now then! And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. McCarthy, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.